My husband replaced me with a much younger model. I'm shaking. I met my ex-husband, do I even call him that? Almost 25 years ago, we were both developers at Borland. It was a classic love story, and needless to say, I was swept off my feet. By the time I was 22, we had agreed to get married and agreed that I should stay at home, which is what we both wanted. There's so much to say here, and I feel like I am not really doing all of it justice, but the long and short of it is that he started working at startups. He was gone. A lot. We did not yet have the money for extra help, so I was often left with the kids for 2 or 3 weeks on end. I have seen housewife influencer type videos on Instagram, and I just want to put a warning out there to young women that for most of us, it is nothing like that. I was sweating and covered in dirt, vomit, or piss most days when they were young, and when they were older, it was always being the mean parent, etc. That's besides the point. The kids went off to college, and the company that my husband was the SVP at IPOED, basically, for those not in the tech/business world, we got a lot of money that we did not have before. Still, he didn't seem attracted to me anymore. I tried everything. Working out twice a day. Eating better. Spontaneous sex. He rejected all of it. About a year ago, he filed for separation. The separation was mostly amicable, and I assumed we had drifted apart, even though it cut deep to let go of 25 years, but I figured if the man I loved needed some space, then it would do us both some good. He bought a condo in NYC. Our daughter is graduating from college in May, and I got an invite to a party my husband was having. My son must have seen me on the RSVP list and called me, basically telling me not to go and that dad was seeing someone, but I stupidly decided to go anyway. The condo he said he bought was actually more like a penthouse. I get there a little late, and there are already 20 to 30 people there, including this gorgeous woman who stands on a chair and starts talking about how proud she is of my daughter and how happy she is that she exists in her life. Then she makes eye contact with me and climbs down. Hi, then says my name. I am so sorry. I didn't know you would be here. It's so good to meet you. I had no clue who this woman was. How did she know my name? Then it clicked, or she fed it to me. My name is Elizabeth. I'm your husband's girlfriend. My eyes lock in on your collarbone, where she is wearing his wedding ring and his mother's engagement ring around her neck, the same ring he said he would give me one day. I must have been white as a ghost. I must have asked how old she was, because she laughed and said, "Oh, I'm 27. My son is 26. My husband and I are both in our young 50s. I tried to make small talk. I learned she is getting her PhD in neuro and asked what I do. I can't even remember what I said. I found a way around the question. It felt like everyone at the party was talking about her, including my husband. This food is amazing. I know, she trained at Le Cordon Bleu. Most painfully, I swear I heard someone say, he seems so much happier now. They are such a better match. She can keep up with him. I felt crushed. I thought about how much I gave up to stay at home for him. To be devoted to him. As I watched her later put her arm around him and whisper something in his ear, I almost threw up and left. I don't even think anyone noticed I was gone. My friends say that the only reason he hasn't filed for divorce is so that he does not need to give me half, because we live in a community property state. Some of them say that he has talked about tying things up in trusts before filing right in front of them. I know I should pull the trigger on the divorce, but part of me feels like this is just a midlife for him and that he will come back to me in our home. Maybe I am just in denial. I have come here, on Reddit, for support before, but now I just need to vent. Note to all you young, bright-eyed 20-something-year-olds. Housewife life isn't always glamorous.